My name is Rock. I am 20 years old. I am from Madrid, Spain. I hated English at first, but now I speak it well and earn a lot of money. This is my story of change and success. When I was in school, English was my least favorite subject. I struggled with the words and the rules. My teachers spoke quickly, and I felt lost. I often daydreamed during class, wishing I could be anywhere else. My friends laughed when I made mistakes. I felt embarrassed and wanted to give up. I thought I would never need English in my life. I was wrong, and I didn't realize it yet. One day, my parents encouraged me to try again. They said learning English could help me in the future. I listened to them, but I still didn't believe it. I thought it would be too hard for me. I decided to take a summer English course. The first day was tough, and I felt nervous. The teacher was kind and patient. She helped us with simple words and phrases. Slowly, I began to understand more. I practiced speaking with my classmates. We played games that made learning fun. I started to enjoy English a little more. One day, the teacher announced a fun project. We had to create a video in English. I was scared but excited. I worked with my friends, and we laughed a lot while filming. As we worked on the project, I learned new words. I felt proud when we presented it to the class. The teacher praised us, and I realized I was improving. That moment sparked my interest in learning more. After the course, I wanted to keep practicing. I started watching English movies with subtitles. I repeated the lines and tried to speak like the actors. It was challenging, but I loved it. I also listened to English songs. I would look up the lyrics and sing along. Music made learning enjoyable. I found myself singing in English everywhere I went. As my skills grew, I felt more confident. I began to speak English with my friends. They were surprised at how much I had improved. I felt happy and proud of my progress. One day, I saw a job advertisement online. They needed someone who spoke English. I was excited but nervous to apply. I thought, this could be my chance. I spent hours perfecting my resume. I wrote about my English skills and my summer course. I hit send and waited anxiously for a response. Days passed, and I tried to stay positive. Finally, I received an email inviting me for an interview. I was thrilled, but also scared. I practiced my answers in English every day. I wanted to make a good impression. On the day of the interview, I wore my best clothes. I arrived early and took a deep breath. When I entered the room, I greeted the interviewer in English. I felt proud of myself for being brave. The interview went well. I answered questions about my experiences and skills. I was nervous, but I spoke clearly. When it was over, I felt relieved and hopeful. A few days later, I got the call. I was offered the job. I couldn't believe it. My hard work had paid off, and I was excited to start this new chapter. My new job required me to use English every day. At first, it was challenging. I made mistakes, but my coworkers were supportive. They encouraged me to keep learning and growing. As time passed, I became more comfortable speaking English. I attended meetings and shared my ideas. I felt like I was finally part of the team. My confidence grew with each passing day. With my new job, I started earning money. I saved up for things I had always wanted. I bought new clothes and treated my family to nice dinners. It felt great to give back. I also began to think about my future. I wanted to advance in my career. I set new goals and worked hard to achieve them. I knew that continuing to improve my English was key. I enrolled in an advanced English course. The lessons were more challenging, but I was ready. I wanted to learn business vocabulary and professional communication. I knew it would help me in my job. In class, I met new friends who shared my goals. We practiced speaking and helped each other. We worked on projects together, and I felt motivated to succeed. Learning English became a team effort. As I progressed, I received more responsibilities at work. I was given projects that required me to communicate with clients. I felt proud to represent my company in English. It was a big step for me. One day, I received an email from my boss. He wanted to promote me. I was overjoyed and couldn't believe my hard work had paid off. I was excited for this new opportunity. With my promotion came a raise. I was earning more money than ever before. I felt grateful for everything I had achieved. My journey from hating English to loving it was incredible. I began to travel for work. I visited different countries and met new people. I used my English skills to communicate with clients and partners. Each trip was an adventure that opened my eyes to the world. I also started to mentor others at my job. I helped new employees improve their English skills. I shared my experiences and encouraged them to keep going. It felt good to give back and help others succeed. As I continued to grow in my career, I realized how far I had come. I reflected on my journey from a shy boy who hated English to a confident young man. I had transformed my life through hard work and determination. Now I love speaking English. It has opened doors I never imagined. I have traveled, made new friends, and built a successful career. I am proud of my achievements and excited for the future. I often think about the challenges I faced. Each struggle made me stronger and more resilient. I learned that with effort and perseverance, anything is possible. I encourage everyone to embrace learning no matter how hard it seems.